happening in our country, and because of that, maybe if you used to take this kind of meal, would have to do it this way or that way. But what if somebody is now learning? How do you initiate that conversation? Can you share practical ways with us?
Okay, so like I said, between the ages of 0 to 5, that is where it's going to be a bit fun and exciting. So you go to the child, you say, guess what? You know what? We as a family, we're going to go on an adventure. We're going to do something different than we've never done before. Mommy is going to do this. Daddy is going to do this. Whether it means that the husband has to look for a better job, whether it means that there has to be a relocation. I mean, these are the practical things that happen. Maybe the rent there is too high. All these changes have to take place. And then you say, okay, but for you, because guess what? You're also playing a part in the adventure. You also are going to have to, change schools, or we're going to go to a new house. Oh gosh, let's go and have a look at it. Wow. I know it's smaller than what we're used to, but what are some of the things we can do to make it exciting and fun? And how can we make this as, homely as the one that we're living in before? Involve the child in whatever is happening. Involve the child in packing and preparing. And if it means that meals are going to change, involve them in preparing those meals. These are the things and it's all a matter of attitude. You have to be upbeat about it. And that's what Era was saying, that, it's the way we feel about it that we also, it begins to exude towards the other people around us. For the older children, like you were saying, sit with them. Yes, it's the first time, but say, we've never had this conversation with you, but I believe that it's important for us as a family unit to all be on board when changes are taking place. So can you just come sit down, get everybody together? But what you should do is don't just tell them what to do or tell them what is happening. Allow them to also bring their questions. And this is something that's very critical, because they are going to be worried, they are going to be upset, some of them may even be angry. But giving them the opportunity to communicate will make this so much easier. So you just tell them, okay, so let me know, how do you feel about this? It's
Right.
not your fault. Maybe one should have prepared better, but the economy is going through so many changes. Let's look at it together. What are some of the things that you would propose that mommy and daddy also do to make it easier for us? What are some of your thoughts about it? So this is what we are proposing. This is a timeline that we're going to do this. And would you like to spend some extra time with your friends? Do you need to, what's it called, go on this? I mean, just continually have that conversation with them. And I know some parents are not used to it. Some of them are a bit intimidated by the idea of it, but it's just a step-by-step process. Open that door, let the child feel safe to come in and be vulnerable before them. I think growing up, a lot of us, our parents gave us that sense of security. Oh, mommy and daddy know what they're doing. Everything is okay. And so it's very unusual for us to include our children in some of these conversations, but it's very important to do that. And it's going to also give them the opportunity to start exploring ways in which they can also look at their future and see, okay, when I have children, I want them to also feel safe enough to come to me and discuss the hard things. And I want us to work together as a family unit to, attain that goal that we have. And always make it clear, this is the goal. We need to save money. We need to cut down our costs. We want to do this. Let them understand the goal. At that age, usually they understand it a little better. Help them to understand the goal, and always speak, in a manner that is age appropriate. If it means that you have to get a children's counselor or
Hi.
a family counselor to support you through the process, do that. Get the information, get the tips, and then work together.